Well, as Hurricane Irma pummels the Caribbean and heads toward the U.S. coast, the National Weather Service is updating possible paths the storm could take. Patricia Villone is at NOAA's Center for Weather and Climate Prediction with an update.
Hurricane Irma is barreling through the Caribbean right now, leaving destruction in its path. Now, meteorologist Gregg Gallina says that this cyclone is one of the strongest ever recorded in the Atlantic.
So Irma is a very dangerous hurricane, obviously one of the strongest in Atlantic history. It's heading towards South Florida, and right now it's pretty good track that we're going to get something in South Florida. The question is how far east or how far west we're going to see.
We're talking about, you're hearing Category 4, Category 5. Tell us about the difference.
Category 5 will obliterate homes. The roof's long gone, the walls are collapsed inward, and you're starting to see all the other debris move along, especially in an urban setting where you have other debris from other homes hitting the building and losing infrastructure.
When we talk about the Harvey, and that was a very slow-moving one, it did an awful lot of damage with flooding. What are we talking about with this one?
This one's going to be the heavy winds, and it's going to be the surge. So if they're very close to the coast, you're talking 5-10 feet of surge. That's just going to, again, take out the lower infrastructure. Then if you're talking about the winds on top of that, and over such a large area, you're going to damage a lot of homes.
In the areas of the Caribbean that have already been hit, what can you tell us about those?
Certain places are decimated. The island of Barbuda has, most of the trees are down. The infrastructure that was there. Even though it's only 1,600 people, all of their things are basically destroyed. Move into places like Anguilla and St. Martin, and they took a big hit too. So roofs are damaged, flooding has occurred, and so we have a terrible social response that we have to take care of.
Now, the National Weather Service says that this hurricane is potentially catastrophic for South Florida, as well as the entire east coast of the state. From College Park, Patricia Villone, CTV News.
And that storm could track near the mid-Atlantic next week. Maryland emergency officials are urging residents to prepare in advance for possible flooding, rain-damaging winds, tornadoes, and tidal flooding, particularly in coastal areas.